Vixens, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Valerie and welcome to my channel. Glad to have you here. Sorry, I got some glaring going on. I don't know what to do with my ring light. My ring light always glares on my glasses. If that bothers you, I'm sorry. If anybody knows and how I could change that, get that to quit doing that, let me know. In the meantime, we are doing this video. This is the second time I've done this video. I got it all done before, and I was getting ready to put it all together, editing, and my voice and lips were not matching up. My words and stuff weren't matching up, and oh, I hate that. Aggravates me. So I decided, well, I'll just reshoot it again. So here we are. So guys, I am starting a new series, and it's going to be called something like Wax Project Use It Up. So that's basically what we're doing here. I've got a couple melting baskets that I've prepared, and it is full of wax that I need to use up. All right, I'm getting a lot of wax. I've been an independent Sentsy consultant for almost a year now. Next month will be my Scentiversary. And so I have accumulated quite a bit of wax in the last year. And I've also not only just purchased Sentsy, I also have purchased like Walmart wax too. So, and I've had wax before that. So I really do need to go through this and get rid of some of it. So some of this is old wax that needs to be used up. Some of this is wax that just didn't perform very well for me. And that maybe I needed to revisit the wax again and maybe try something different with it. It also may be wax. I just wasn't fond of the scent for some reason. It's just kind of an exploration, a deep dive, I guess, more into what's going on with some of this wax. Some of it is not just a deep dive. It's just it's old and I want to use it up, and it needs to be used up before it gets, I have to dump it. And I don't want to dump it because I don't want to be wasteful. All right, so that's what we're doing today. And guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to do this 1 week out of the month and use... pick out of these warming baskets that I have started, or melting baskets, whatever you want to call it. 1 week out of the month, that's all I'm going to warm. And then after the week's over, I'm going to come back on here and update you of what happened, what I warmed, where that left me with the wax that I'm trying to use up. Now, today is intro, so it's going to be a longer video because I'm going through both my melting baskets for this. I have one that is full of just like Walmart store-bought wax. And then I have one that is full of Sentsy. So I thought I'd keep it kind of separate. And then, of course, we've got my container of what I actually went through this week. I did pretty good, you know, and it really does help to visually have these melting baskets that, you know, I go in there and think, okay, this is what I can choose from this week. And it really did help. Another thing I want to do is then, like, since I warmed this last week, next week I'm going to be doing whatever I want. I'm going to warm whatever wax I want this next week. The following week, I'm going to work on my bricks. So 1 week out of the month, I'm going to work on old wax that I need to use up and, you know, that kind of stuff. And then what I just described. And then 1 week out of the month, I want to work on my bricks so that they're not just sitting there collecting dust and I'm not using them, and I don't want them to go to waste either. So, and I have accumulated a lot of bricks. So, and Sentsy has got some spring bricks coming out that I want to get as well. So, I'm in love with wax. I have really become in love with wax. I really have. I used to be in love with candles, and I really haven't burned a lot of candles. I do need to get back into either, I have chopped some candles up, and I have been using some of that wax too. Sorry, guys, my nose. I know this drives some people nuts. I'm sorry. I have to keep my mouth wet. So I have to take sips. Sorry. All right, guys. So run and get your drinks, your snacks, whatever you need. let's snuggle in and let's get started. All right. I'm not going to go into a lot of great detail about these waxes because I just don't, it's just going to be way too long right now. Now, these melting baskets will not be updated until it gets a little bit warmer. Then when it gets a little bit warmer, then I'm going to go through and I will update these, you know, I'll probably take out like more like some of the tree scents and more of the winter, fall scents, and update it with more spring and summer stuff. And we'll do it that way. But whenever I update and add to them, or change them completely, I will do a video and show you the updates on them. So that you guys are aware of that, okay? So, let's start with non-Sentsy wax first. I just have it in a Christmas tub. Sorry. It's the only thing I could find. I've been looking, I just couldn't find anything else. Alright guys, so I have got this Yankee Candle stuff. Most of this I got on sale. And I've had this since August of 2020. Well, I don't know if I bought it then, but that's when it was marked down for sale. So I figured it was about that time I got it because this is a summer scent. And this may be something I'm going to wait and warm down the road. It is pineapple cilantro. And I paid $2 for it, as you can see. And I have not used any of it. It's pretty wax. It smells good, too. So I'm not going to go over scent notes and nothing. We'll go over scent notes as I warm them and use them up, all right? And then this, guys, I got one over here, too. Is that it on that one? I think I had this all organized earlier, and then I just dumped it all back in here because I thought, oh, I was done with my video. And then I should have made sure that everything was okay before I, yeah, that's it. Okay. So this is, I got 4 of these on sale. They, the date on them is, January 26, 21. And these were $1.50, and I got them for 25 cents. I got all 4 of them for 25 cents. It's Better Homes and Gardens Cypress Garland. And I don't have the notes on it, but it didn't smell too bad. I don't like tree notes, really, but I decided, well, I'll try it. It's kind of a sweet scent. So, and I did warm some of that, and I'll go into more detail on that one when I talk about how I warmed. I also, on February 4th of 2021, which was exactly a year ago today, isn't that funny? I got 4 of these. It's 25 cents, and they're Sensationals Autumn Valley. It has golden amber and balsam in them. I don't have scent notes yet, guys. I need to look them up, but and this is kind of cologne-y, perfumey. It smells good. It really does. But, like I said, they're getting old. I want to use them up. So I got 4 of those, too. I also, looks like the same sale deal here, got these Better Homes and Gardens Candied Cranberries for 25 cents. No scent notes, guys. And I don't have a lot of cranberry scents, but I smell the cranberry, but I smell a little bit of sweetness in with it, too. So I'll try that. Let's see, what else do I have over here? Okay, let's do more Yankee. Yankee, I don't know what I paid for this. I don't have it marked on there, or there's no tag on it. It's Christmas cookies, so I'm assuming it's just going to smell like a cookie, like a vanilla sugar cookie type thing. Oh, yeah. It smells really, really good. And I've not warmed any of that yet either, so I'm sure I will enjoy that. I think this is the last of the Yankee I've got. I got another one where I've been warming. So this is Yankee. I got it for $2 on August 18th, 2020. It was $3.93. And I don't know how much these are anymore. I think they're like $4 something now, if I'm not mistaken. This is Roseberry Sorbet. And is that like ice cream? It looks like it's kind of like an ice cream thing in there, but it's rose. And actually, when I bought it, I thought it said raspberry sorbet. Ooh, that sounds good. But it's roseberry. So, I don't have scent notes, guys. I need to look them up. And it does. It smells rosy. Like a sweet rose. So we will explore that one too. And then this is a Fusion. A Fusion brand is the same as Sensationals. And this is a brand you'll normally find at Meijer. And they're normally about $3 a clam. But I always kind of wait. Sometimes I can get them on sale for like $2 or $1.50. So I try to do that sometimes. And that they do have a few scents out there that I like that I can't find that in the Sensationals, so I do go out there and get them sometimes. This is Juicy Apple. And it smells like a juicy green, maybe not super sweet, maybe more of a tart apple. So there's that. That one you can warm anytime, so. Then this one is very old. I don't know, I can't remember how long ago I bought this one. Sensationals Violet Cocktail, and the scent notes is just this creme de violette, and I'm sure I bought it because of my little doggy named Violet. And it's very floral. I only used 1 cube in it, guys, and it really was very perfumey floral. And I wasn't quite sure if it was just too much for me, so I have not warmed it since. So I think since then I've learned that you can tone that down with a bakery note. So I'm going to do some playing around with this one and while I use that up. So floral. I'm going to wait till it warms up a little bit before I warm that one. Okay guys, now I have some of these little guys and I need to use up. These are Yankee Candle too. Yeah, let me get them out of here. So I won't throw them back in. This is Sicilian Lemon. And so I broke off one and I've used half of that. So that needs to be used. This is Midnight Jasmine. I kind of mix those two together because I think the jasmine's a little bit too strong. Honey Clementine. These were on sale. Here's a full Honey Clementine. Here's a full Midnight Jasmine. And then I got a full Sicilian Lemon. Alright. And then I have this. This is also really old. This is one of my older ones too. Better Homes and Gardens Vanilla Caramel Spice. Now I know they still have this scent out, but look at the old the old packaging. It is not that anymore. I just seen it in store not too long ago. So I've got 3 cubes done, and I'm gonna mark that because that way we know that those cubes are done. And this is how I'm going to tell how much I've used of this until next time. So the next time, if I pull this out and we look at it, we'll see the empty ones, the clear ones. The clear ones is what I used within the last time. Now, I did use some of this already. I already have warmed it, and I'll just rewarm it again. So that is Vanilla Caramel Spice. I did like this one. I really did like that. Okay, and I got 2 more in here, guys. I've got Burt's Bees. Did you even realize Burt's Bees did wax? And this is soy wax, and this is Eucalyptus Mint. And I know it's kind of weird, isn't it? And I don't have scent notes, but this one I warmed, and then I poured it back in. I poured some of it back in, so it's kind of messy, but I want to get this used up, because this is really, really old. I think I had this before I even moved out here. Or I may have been here like a year. I think this is like 6 years old, so I'd like to get this used up. And it still smells. I've smelled it. And I have 1 more Burt's Bees in Lavender Fields. And I got these at Target, I believe. Yeah. It still smells good. So yeah, I need to really work on getting those work done. Alright, so that is in the melting basket, guys, for non-Sentsy. Let me get this put back in here, and then we'll go over the Sentsy real quick. I don't want to make this video too long with going over everything, since this is our intro one. Let me get a sip real quick here. I hope everybody's doing well and staying warm. It's been really, really cold here in Indiana. So we've been bundling up good. All right, so this is my Sentsy. let's get started. Okay, guys, so this is, I got 2 Just Breathes. I love Just Breathe. It has got eucalyptus, zesty lemon, and medley of mints in it. And I have 1 cube left in this one, and I have 3 cubes left in this one, and I don't know how I got 2 going. But this was taken out of the catalog last fall, for the fall and winter catalog, and they did just bring it back. And they also brought it back in body care too, so I'm kind of anxious to try that. I love Just Breathe. It's so relaxing. I use it a lot in my bedroom, and I just love the smell of it. It is a good performer, and I will put this back in my club. It was in my club, but I just took it out. It will go back in my club, and I am going to stock up on it because I do not want to be without Just Breathe. That one and Jammy Time are my 2 of my favorites. So yeah, that I'm going to work on, and I need to, yeah, I guess I need to mark those off too here. Let's do that real quick, that way we know where we're at here. I'm marking off the ones I've already used, the real quick. And I'm just using a Sharpie permanent. There. Okay, can you see that what's all been used up? Okay, so that's all marked up here, and let's get this one done real quick. So I'm marking up the clear ones that I've already used, and then the non-marked ones, next time when I update this, update my usage, we will see the clear cubes or spots in the package is what I actually used from the last time. So there we go. Got 6 of those, and I still have 3 cubes left. All right. Okay, guys. Mandalorian Air of Adventure. Okay. I've warmed all but 2. This was not my favorite to start out with. And as I have warmed it, I've kind of really started liking it. It's just very, very light. I just don't feel like it's a really great performer as far as throw. I did try it out here in my open concept, which was totally not. I ended up using 4 cubes in my open concept, and it just did not work very well at all. I had a very hard time smelling it and that kind of stuff. So the last time I used, I think, a cube in my bedroom, and it worked much better, actually. And it actually lasted like for days and days and days, but it was just still kind of light. So I would like to repurchase a few more. And I know they just had this, and I did not get an order in for it. But, so I know that they just had it and it went away. If they bring it back, I'll probably buy a couple bars, but it's not something I would put in my club. I enjoy it. I like it, but it's not like I would die without it. So I have 2 cubes left, and I'm going to mark my stuff right here real quick. My empty cubes right here, so we know where we're at for next time. So guys, if you guys are using any of these or have used them and have comments, thoughts, you know, comment below what your thoughts have been on some of these. You know, we all think differently. We all smell differently. Our houses smell different, you know. What we like is so different. So there we go. I got that all marked up. And we're ready to go on that one. Okay, let me mark this one up real quick. I got 1 cube that's empty. And that one. Doing these 2 together, and I think I got 1 on this one. Yeah. This is Star Wars, the Light Force, and the Dark Force, okay? So, guys, let me get here. All right, so you can use these each separate, or you can put them together, and you get a cool purple. If you put it together, you get a pretty purple colored wax, and it makes another scent. I warmed this one by itself in one warmer one day. And the next day, I warmed 1 cube of this in another warmer by itself. And I wasn't impressed with either one of them. So then I got them hot and combined them. And it actually wasn't too bad doing it that way. But these were not my favorite, as you can tell. I've not used hardly any of it. So that is a mission to get this used up. And there we have that. And I don't have scent notes on that, guys. Sorry. Some of these I don't have scent notes yet, and I need to really work on getting those. Okay, we got two blank ones here that we're going to color in. And this is Sparkling Magnolia Linen, is that it? Just Sparkling Magnolia. This was Mother's Day collection last year, and I used 2 cubes. And I used both of those in my bedroom because it is a very, very light scent. It's pretty, but it's just really light. And I'm not fond of like that sparkling note or like a Prosecco note or champagne-y notes. I don't really tend to like those too much in scents. And I don't know what it is, but I just don't care for them. So I have the rest of this bar to use, so I'm going to get through that. Okay, guys, this one I've not used any. This is Lemon Sorbet. And it's just that I just keep overlooking it. You know, by the time I was going to warm it, I kind of just kept overlooking it. And it was like fall. And I'm sure I could probably use it in the fall too. But it's fresh cut lemons, grapefruit zest, and sugarcane. And I'm not sure how I feel about this because I'm not real big on grapefruit. And especially grapefruit zest. So once in a while I get a whiff of something in here on cold that I'm just not fond of. Other than that, it's kind of like a sugared lemon. So yeah, I need to warm that and try that because it may just be, I may absolutely love it. This will be back in the catalog and March 1st. Our new spring and summer catalog will be coming out. This will be back in that catalog. This is no longer available. Just Breathe is back in our catalog. Mandalorian is only not available. And the Star Wars ones are not available. Okay, Totally Mini. I used 2 cubes of that so far. And Totally Mini is a license bar. And it's in the catalog. It's been in the catalog ever since I've been a consultant constantly. She's really, really cute. I love Disney. I love Minnie. Look how, do you see how, oh yeah, do you see that one is? Okay, this has pink melon, hibiscus blooms, and juicy apple. And I thought that would smell so good. And it does smell good on cold. Very, very good. But when I warmed it, I got a really waxy note, like a hot wax scent out of it. And I didn't care for that. It was kind of plasticky, like a melting plastic. Now, I don't remember how hot of a warmer I put it in. So when I warm it again, I'm going to try to warm it on a cooler warmer. Because I've been finding that some scents don't do well with hot warmers. They smell scorched or burnt or like melted plastic or burning wires. So I have 2 bars that I want to retest on warmers that are not that hot. Okay, so we got that going on. Okay, apple cherry strudel is next, and I warmed 2 cubes of this in hot, and these were hot warmers that I put these in, and I couldn't smell it. Okay, there's that. I really just couldn't smell it. Scent notes, it smells fabulous on cold. I just love it on cold. It is Granny Smith apple, cherry, vanilla drizzle, and this is in the bakery category. This was in the fall and catalog, or fall and winter catalog, and it smells fabulous. But when I warmed it, I could hardly smell it. And I've heard a few people say that they can't smell it when they warm it either. But then the majority of people were going like nuts on this. Oh, this is really, really strong. It doesn't last long, but it is really, really booming when it does. And I did not get that. So I got a few more bars to go, or a few more cubes to go through, 6 more. And I think these are going to go in. I warmed it out in this area out here. And I think I'm going to just do it in smaller rooms to try it out. Smaller areas. Okay, the next one, aloe, water, and cucumber. I did 2 out here in 2 hot warmers. This is strong. I really felt like it was a great performer. It really was. I just didn't care for the scent. Okay, I've got 2 there. I just didn't care for the scent. I don't like aquatic, kind of aquatic cucumber-y notes. I don't like it. This has got aloe water, cucumber peel, palm frond, pineapple nectar. I'm not really fond of a lot of pineapple either. And it smells good on cold. It smells sweet and fresh. Like, I would really like it. But when I warmed it, there was a note that came out that I just smelled like, you know, what ink, like when you take like an ink pen and you just scribble lots and lots and lots of ink on it, and you get that ink scent. That's what I get when this warms, and I do not like it. But I'm going to revisit this, and maybe I need to put this in a cooler warmer as well. I'm going to try it, so I'm going to revisit some of these. That's what I mean. These aren't just, you know, warm them up and get rid of them and never buy them again. I want to revisit them because some of them, I think they smell great on cold, but then they just translate to something different on warm. Or they don't translate the way I want them to. This is Squeeze the Day. I used 1 cube. And I warmed this in my bedroom. This was okay. It's a creamy lemon. It's a creamy lemon. It's lemons and vanilla cream. And it's not bad by any means. It's just not my favorite. It just wasn't a favorite of mine. It's okay. You know, I'm going to finish. I'll warm this no problem. But I don't know. I may, you know, get a bar every now and then. But it's not like a love where, oh my gosh, I got to have that in my club. And, you know, it's just okay for me. And I know a lot of people love that. So don't take this to heart, and don't take, you know, don't take it personally of things that I come across that I don't like, that you do. Everyone's different. There may be things you hate that I love. All right, Shoreline Drive. This was in the catalog, and I think this is going back into the catalog. Aloe water and cucumbers back in the catalog. Lemon sorbet is back in the catalog. Squeeze the Day is back in the catalog. Apple cherry strudel is not going back in the catalog. There. So Shoreline Drive was new last year, and I think it is going back in the catalog. This is very aquatic too, and that's why I know I don't like it. Dewy Greens, Passion Flower, and Sea Mist. I did 1 cube. I did that in my bedroom, and once it was warming for like a couple days, it wasn't too bad after that. But that first, you know, really getting the aquaticness out of it, it was okay. But it's not a repurchase for me. Okay, Silhouette. This is a bar that is discontinued. You can no longer get it. I got this in a sale. I don't know if it's flash sale or if it was clearance, but I got it in that. And somebody just was talking about this too. Okay, I have used 2 out in my open concept, and it smells good on cold. I really like it. It's heliotrope, orange blossoms, lavender, and patchouli. And I really love the scent on cold. But when I warmed it, I just couldn't get it. I mean, it was just kind of there, but kind of not there. So I'm going to try it again in a smaller room, and we'll see what happens. And I think I used cooler warmers on this, so I may have to use something more hotter on that. We'll see. Okay, Be Fabulous has been discontinued. It did not come back this season. I used 3 cubes of that out here in my open concept. And it was a good performer. It really was. It smelled nice. I kind of liked it. I did like it. It wasn't a love, but I did like it. You know, if I ever see it again, I would like repurchase. But it is discontinued now. So, and I did not get this in my club because it wasn't, like I said, wasn't a love. This has got limoncello, ruby grapefruit, and sugared musk. It is very citrusy, very, very lemony, very citrus. And it was good, and it was sweet, but I'm just not real fond of grapefruit, to be honest. So, it's pretty. I've got a few more to warm. I'm good with that. Like I said, if I ever see it again, I might pick up a couple bars. Lush Gardenia was also discontinued. I have not warmed this at all. I don't know if I have scent notes in here. Yes, creamy gardenia and tuberose. That's it. And it smells very floral. This is going to be very, very strong. I feel like this is going to be really, really strong. So I haven't tried it yet. Slay All Day. Sorry, guys. This is no longer available. I did 3 cubes. I did 2 cubes in my bedroom. And I did one time, and then I did another cube out in my garage because I liked it at first, and I really thought I was going to like it. I liked it at first, and I'm like, oh, this is going to be so good and wonderful. And then I'm going to read you the scent notes real quick before I tell you. Smelled great on cold. I love it on cold. And it's got Snow Kissed Mint, Juniper, Crisp Mountain Air. Now, I think it's the juniper. And some juniper I don't care for, but some I do. But when I warmed it and walked back into my bedroom after warming it a while, it was very sharp to my nose. And I got a cat pee scent out of it. Not constantly, just a whiff of it here and there. And I actually had to take it out of my warmers. And I don't have that happen very often with Sentsy. So this has been, I warmed it then in the garage. I did I did 1 cube in my bedroom, and I did 2 cubes out in the garage. And I didn't have that issue in the garage. Now, it's a lot colder out there. It's a bigger space, so maybe that has something to do with it. I will not repurchase that. This, guys, I got on a Bring Back My Bar Enchanted Mist. Yeah, Enchanted Mist. I used 1 cube in a very tiny small bedroom in a hot warmer, and it was non-existent. I got barely a whiff of this, and it was like non-existent. It smells good on cold, but not in warmer. It's apples, rose petals, and jasmine. Beautiful on cold. Now, it's been sitting for a while, so I'm going to retry it again in a bedroom, but I'm going to use more than 1 cube and see how it goes. So, if not, I'm just may load it up in all my warmers out here and just get it warmed up and get rid of the 3 seconds of scent that you get and be done with it. Not a repurchase. Okay, Daydream Oasis. This is back in the catalog, and they are going to be releasing, I think, this month sometime, dish soap in this scent. I'm not real sure I like this scent. They've taken some products out of the catalog. Dish soap, car bar clips, Sentsy Soft for laundry. It's like your fabric softener. The pet products and body care fragrance mist, scrub, sugar scrub, and the Sentsy salt, like the soak, Sentsy soak. That's all going to be discontinued. Now, they're still going to bring it back and offer unlimited time offers from time to time. But we don't know how that's going to, I don't know if they're going to offer it in all the scents that they have now, or just a few scents, or just 1 scent. But they are going to bring this back in dish soap, I guess, or bring dish soap back in this scent. And I'm not impressed because I don't like this scent. This is Sweet Melon, Pear Leaf, and Water Lily. It's aquatic. I've not warmed it, so on cold though, I just don't care for it. But I do need to use it up. And the last one, guys, is Coconut Vanilla Orchid. I got this on Bring Back My Bar. I warmed it. I think I warmed 4 cubes out here. Yeah, it was out here. 4 cubes. No. I did 2 cubes out here in my open concept, and it was good. It was okay. I felt it was more like a old lady scent that I didn't care for. And it didn't feel like it was like, it didn't blend well, together. The scent notes didn't blend well together. Because 1 minute I would smell a little bit of coconut, and the next minute I'd smell more the floral in it. So it was orange zest, coconut milk, and vanilla orchid. And this was first released in 2016. So I'm going to use this up, guys. I used 2 cubes out here in the living room, and then I did 2 cubes out in my garage. In the garage, it was okay. I still didn't really care for it. So this is not that it's bad or anything. I just don't like it. All right, guys. So that is my warming baskets that we're going to be choosing from, other than what I've already used. up this last week, and then we're going to go over that real quick, and then we're going to be done. And I'm trying to make this faster. Last time it was like 40 some minutes that I did this, and it is almost 35 minutes. So let me get this real quick. So I did warm Holiday Hearth in Yankee Candle. I already marked this off last video, so I warmed 2 cubes of that this week. This is going to my warmers, 2 of my warmers now out here. I like this. It's very smoky, has a little bit of sweetness to it, but it's not like Around the Campfire. I find Around the Campfire very heavy and rich. This isn't near as rich. This is more smoky, and I do like that. So that's a good one. So I warmed that this week. That's going to go back in the melting basket. I did warm the Better Homes and Gardens Cypress Garland. I did 3 cubes of that. It's okay. It's not my favorite. It was nice sweetness. If I warmed it again, I don't think I would do a full 3 cubes because that was pretty strong. Excuse me. I think I would just do like maybe 2 cubes or maybe 1 cube. I don't know yet. But so I have 4 bars of it. Well, 3.5 bars now. But so it was not bad. And I think it's something I could mix with a vanilla or you know, maybe even a cinnamon or something berry or something that kind of tone it down. So I'm getting through that. This one, let's do non-Sentsy, was Mainstays. All right, guys. Yeah, I paid 10 cents for that. Apple pumpkin wax cubes, and I used 4 cubes, or like 3 cubes. That one keeps getting in there. I used 3 full cubes. I almost 4. In my warmers in my bedroom, and that was really, really strong. If I was to do it again, and I would do 2 cubes, and these are small little cubes. I mean, this is half the wax of what a Sentsy bar is, okay? So, yeah, they're a lot thinner. They're not as thick, but anyway, they have good scent. I really do like Mainstays. If I seen this again, I would definitely be stocking up, because that was a fabulous, fabulous scent. I also did Sensationals Cotton Candy Clouds. I love this one. This one's getting old. I have several of these. So I did 2 cubes in my bedroom last night, actually. And it smells absolutely like heaven in there still today. So, love that. Faithful Friends, Sentsy. I warmed 2 of these in my living room before, and I didn't like it. So this time I warmed 2 out my garage, and it's Berries, Pear, and Freesia Blossom. It's okay. It smelled better out in my garage than it did in my house. But my garage is very, very cool. So, and it did last a long time. I think this was like 2 cubes, lasted for like a whole week. But I don't run my warmers constantly. I about anywhere from 4 to 6 hours a day. And I'm getting marker all over me, guys. And last but not least, French Toast. This one, I warmed 1 cube in it when I first got it in a very hot warmer. And this one is one that smelled like burnt wires. And I did not like it. So I didn't club it because this was Bring Back My Bar. And since then, I did 2 cubes out in my garage in much cooler warmers. One warmer was 15 watt mini warmer. And the other warmer was just a 25 watt light bulb warmer. And that is a lot less than what I've got. This one over here, I don't even know. My sister gave it to me when I first moved in here. It's not a Sentsy. It came from, I don't know where it came from. But it's not like a Sensationals or anything. It's a totally different brand. And it is very, very hot. I think that might have had something to do with it. Because when I warmed it out in the garage, it actually smelled a lot better. I did not get that burnt wire note. So I'm thinking it may have earned its way back into the house. I'm going to try it again. In the meantime, I have gotten a scent from Sensationals that is vanilla French toast that I wanted to compare this to see if that one's any better. So that's it, guys. That's what I've warmed out of the warming baskets for my wax project Use It Up. So if you guys like this video, please click on the like button. And if you're new and you're not subscribed, then please subscribe before you leave. We would love to have you join our fam. And I thank you guys so much for your time. And I'm trying to slowly get through this real quick, and I hope I don't have to redo this one again. So, you guys take care, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much, and I love you guys. And let me hear what you think down below. And if you have any mixes for some of the stuff that I may not want to warm on its own, let me know that down in the comments too. I'd love to hear and try some of those as well. So, I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.